I'm Coach Miller, and welcome to All Marine Fighter, our aftermath edition of the Pacheco versus Conceres 168-pound fight. I'm going to tell you what I think about this fight, but not only that, what I think about this young contender. He's like 21, 22 years old, Pacheco. Boy, what a great test for a young fighter.
And that right hand backs Conceres up. Conceres felt that one. And the crowd coming alive. A beautiful uppercut sends Conceres to the canvas. Conceres didn't see that punch coming. Right into the chin. Wait, 9, 10. That is it.
We have to understand that Pacheco is a young contender in the 168-pound division. That division is absolutely packed, but he was fighting Conceres, who was a veteran, or who is a veteran fighter. Okay, he's like a higher class journeyman. Fought many different hard, tough fights. He's a hard hitter too, and he's tough. This was going to be a huge test for Pacheco. Pacheco is an up-and-coming fighter, just tearing up the division, really building a name for himself. But how is he going to do at the next step of competition? This is where he was going to shine or fall apart. But in this fight, he shined, and especially with a tough guy like Conceres. Right off the bat in the fight, Pacheco's jab was in the face of Conceres. Now, that's very smart because Pacheco is 6'4", and you could automatically see the size difference. Pacheco has the frame to grow into heavier weights. Let's just say that. I would say that he definitely has the potential to grow into light heavyweight. He's a very tall, very lanky, but yet not too skinny 168-pound fighter. But he's not at the level of the championship level just yet, like a Canelo Alvarez, who rules the division, and some of the other fighters there. Who knows? Maybe he'll get a piece of some of the other contenders for the different belts in the future, like the Charlos or something like that. But who knows? But there definitely was a size difference. You can see that Pacheco just arched over Conceres. Now, I will say that Conceres really put it to Pacheco. By about round 5, Conceres was tired of getting just caught with that jab, and he closed the distance with these lead hooks. Now, this is one of those things that is something that you choose to do in special occasions. You generally don't lead with a hook in boxing. It's a great way to get countered, but Pacheco's not a very good counter puncher, so Conceres kind of read that, and he was doing some things that will get caught by counter punchers. One is the lead hook. He'd jump in and boom, hit him with that hook. And good for Pacheco, he actually kept his hand up, kept his, his right hand up, and some of those caught the glove. He did it 3 times in round 5. Conceres did it 3 times. 2 of them caught Pacheco just hard on the chin. So it really tested his jaw. It looked like that second one, the second or third one, actually just really kind of rocked him a little bit, but he wasn't like shaky, but it kind of gave him that wake up like, oh boy, I better watch out for this guy type of thing. Pacheco was actually winning the fight by points. It's just that Conceres was really just putting the heat on Pacheco at different points, really just testing his body, testing his chin. So there was no real doubt that Pacheco was not going to win the fight if it ever went to decision. But the real thing is that in round number 8 is where things started turning around. Pacheco rocked Conceres. Didn't knock him down, but you could see a definite change in the fight, a definite switch. And even the commentators were talking about how he really comes on very strong in the second part of the fight. And he really did. Pacheco did a good job. I got to give him that. Round number 9 is where Pacheco just drove the point home. He caught Conceres with 2 uppercuts. The first one rocked him, followed on with some, with different shots, 1, 2, and I can't remember the other shots he hit him with. But then he dipped again and threw that uppercut again, caught Conceres just straight clean on the jaw and dropped him. He fell back up against the ropes and fell down. And the ref came, countered him out. He didn't even bother getting up. You could tell that he got beat pretty good. But what a great win for Pacheco. I made a video about him a while ago. It's probably a couple months ago now on his previous fight. So I really like this kid. I like where his career is going. He has a lot of potential. And it's good to see that the 168-pound division, look, there are fighters in that division that are not getting any younger, okay? Canelo, even the Charlos and other fighters in that division, I mean, they're all well into their 30s now. So just to be able to see young fighters come up and fill, you know, well, not fill just yet, but potentially to be able to fill the void of fighters that are on their way out eventually. Just be able to see that's kind of cool. So who knows what's going to happen with Pacheco's career. I'm looking forward to his next fight. He fights with DAZN, so I get a chance to watch it. I have a subscription to DAZN. But, man, what a great knockout, a great win. If you like this video, go and click that like button. Of course, if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe. Till next time, stay motivated.